So, welcome back to the shop. I was kind of spacing out a little bit a couple days ago and did some binge YouTube watching. A couple of channels, Brainiac75 and BioNerd23, I think. I was interested in some of their basically science videos, precious metals, radiation, things like that. Gave me an idea to do a video on the radiation survey meter that I use because, well, I'm kind of in the surplus business and a lot of it is military and industrial surplus. So it's a real good idea to just take a little bit of a survey because sometimes you get weird things, nasty things, and a lot of times it's a good idea to just pass those by. And sure enough, I have done that. I have come across lots of stuff or things in lots of stuff that were a little too hot for my taste. Anyway, I've got a weird one. Here it is. AN PDR-20 LP. Now, this is not US. And in fact, that number, AN-PDR-20, well, it sounds legit because, you know, in the classic military, U.S. military, that is, nomenclature system, yes, AN-PDR, then some number, classic survey meter, Geiger counters and all that. AN-PDR-27, I think, was one of the really common ones. 20. I had not heard about 20. I got this, cripes, probably about 10 years ago, maybe even 15 years ago at the Military Radio Collectors Group meeting out in San Luis Obispo in California. Long time ago. It was pretty cool, so I bought it. Believe it or not, the thing works. But, like I said, it's not US. And if you look up AN-PDR-20, that's not really a valid U.S. number. There was an AN-PDR-20, but it apparently was only a prototype that never made it anywhere, or low runner number, or whatever. And it looks nothing like this. And one would think, well, maybe this is a NATO set, and probably is, because in the manual, it's both in French. Well, here, let me see. It's kind of a weird double-sided thing. Yeah, I think this is the French side here, and this is maybe Danish? Little manual, but they even gave it a TM11 number here. But it's also not a NATO number, because NATO numbers typically start in the AN, whatever, multi-hundreds. Anyway, here it is, AN-PDR-20. Oh, this thing is bizarre. It actually works. Here's the main body. And the tubes go in there. This unscrews, it's aluminum, 1 D cell. Nice and captive so you don't lose that part. And I love this box. It's perfectly routed out for the pieces. Here's the power plug, the power switch, and the headset here. Unfortunately, the rubber is decaying. Plug is in that way, polarized plug. Now the tubes here, according to the manual, oh, I should say that even though I can't actually read the manual, this came with it. Nice translation. But came with 3 tubes. One of the tubes is missing. And I suspect it's been missing a long time because in the manual here, sections about that tube are actually X'd out. In fact, right there, you can see one of the tube numbers has been kind of obliterated. According to the manual, this green tube here, the FHZ68, made in Germany. Can we read that? Can you get that there? This is apparently for gamma radiation. And the two yellow banded probe here is for beta. And apparently, when you use this tube, you're supposed to use this rude-looking shield. Oh, it gets better. Because this is aluminum, and aluminum is actually very good at dealing with shielding. Oh, wait, you're supposed to use, I think, this if you want to shield the beta out. So as you can see, it all fits together. Now, the red tube, which went there, apparently was for alpha and beta, and it is missing. You can see from the picture there, it went up there, it was a little shorter. And that thing there, I think, was probably a sample for calibration. Mine didn't have it, and the interesting thing is in the parts list, it's not mentioned. It's numbered, but it's not mentioned. I don't know. So, to get this thing working, take a tube, you plug it in, and the vibrator on this, it's a vibrating supply in here. So yeah, this gets better. Let's turn it on. I'm probably gonna have to, there we go. Can you hear that? Now hopefully we're getting some ticks here. Getting a little bit of background. Can you hear that? Now, I don't have an actual radiation source here. The best I can do is, let me turn this off. I want to be careful with that tube. Got an old rectifier here. It probably has a thoriated filament. Let's see if this thing picks it up. Now, these thoriated filaments, I think, kind of decay away pretty fast. So, yeah, who knows if this thing has still got any poop left in it. But here we've got a nice 371 Citron. Looks fairly late production, actually. Let's see if we can get it to work here. So, there we go. Like I said, the vibrator is probably a little sticky. So, need to whack it. I don't know if you can hear those clicks. I don't know if my phone is picking this up. Let me hold it a little closer. Yeah, it goes up a little bit. I'm sure this thing is not the most accurate thing in the world. But then, you know, what do you expect with a the vibrating probe here? Oh boy. This thing is Scandinavian, isn't it? Oh my, yes, it vibrates, it buzzes, and it looks like this. That's it. I don't have really any information on this. There's really nothing I can find on the net about this, and I'd like to find more. Actually, I'd like to get a better survey meter, because this thing's old. It's probably not that good, actually. You know, especially compared to modern stuff. And it would be nice to get the third tube if it ever existed. Who knows? Maybe it never happened. Let me bring this up again. Well, here, let's take the nasty looking thing off here. Actually, let's put the other tube on. Yeah, unfortunately the rubber is really decayed on this. There we go. Well, I can't. Oh, there's a click, maybe. I really don't know. I'm holding the headset up right up against the phone here. Don't know if you got it. But it's quite quiet. Obviously, this is supposed to sit on your head. Well, anyway, there you go. Kind of an odd survey meter. Probably solid state, I gotta think. I really don't know. I don't think I have a date on this either. And yes, everything just fits right back in. We'll put the tube away later. But yeah, very short manual. Well, upside down manual. This is obviously the middle here, and then it goes normal. Oh, that may have been the sample, actually, the calibration sample, which I don't have, never did. But actually, any of you people out there, what's the language? Dutch? I'm going to guess. And if anyone has any information about this, any of you see there's a place where the whole section on the red banded FHZ67 tube was just crossed out, which makes me think that maybe this didn't have it, or maybe they broke it. I don't know. Who knows? So there you have it. If any of you guys can help me out here and on what actually this thing, or just more information about this thing, that'd be great. It's kind of a weird little thing I picked up over the years. And yeah, you have to put this thing in perfectly, which I never can do. Beautifully routed out, though, isn't it? Everything has its place, which I'm sure I'm not going to get proper here. And actually, I don't know what went in these two holes either here. So there you have it. Another interesting toy of mine. And it works! Well, sort of. Not too well. Oops, I'm not closing this properly. Okay, well, if you like the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, maybe watch some of the older videos. I will talk to you later, dig up some more interesting stuff. And yeah, do check out those two channels, because they're very nicely made videos. See you later.